just an aggravation. Oh, man. They got fucking Softy going up the road, making all types of goddamn noise. Fucking Softy. That dude deserves things put somewhere in him. Dude! Alright, man, we're getting there. I found a couple of pretty important things, but I'm still missing one very important key to this whole entire endeavor. This endeavor is the goodness, ladies and gentlemen. This is the shit. This is the shit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying talking shit. I'm talking shit. I don't think there's anything in my car. Let me check it right quick. Oh shit. Well, you guys, I can't find shit. Found a half a cigarette though. And here's my little jammy for my dandy. But now I can't find my dandy. Oh well, it may have to be Spike. Spike the Pike. We're going to do some bowls then, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to touch base with everybody and tell you that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be world champions for quite a few years. I would like to start. I see all these guys with Kansas City and Denver and Dallas, and I see a few guys doing it, but they don't represent South Jersey. They're all over Philly, and I feel like South Jersey's a part of Philly, but we're not Philly. So there's some few other things that we like to throw in there, like thought. You know, because we've seen a lot of bullshit in our time here in South Jersey, and we've seen a lot of bad calls against the Philadelphia Phillies, and that shit fucks up South Jersey. You know, the fucking Braves beat the Phillies, and then all of a sudden there's no blueberries. You know that? No fucking blueberries anywhere. It's because these prick teams have to play each other all the time. Dude, I had this fucking doobie, and I don't know what the fuck I did with it, but I've about given up. I'm going to go back into my car once I spin around 8, 9, 10, 15 more times. Alright. Is anybody with me right now? Because I'm in a tizzle. My nizzles, his vizzles. I can't see a shit from a tit. Ooh. All of a sudden, I was doing a lot of spins back there. Ooh, okay, let's see. Oh, and then I broke a cigarette, and it's okay, no worries. This is all under control, or it is not. One or the other. It's not under control, or it is, and it is not. So I have to fix something else. I am losing my fucking mind. Let's take a step back and think for just a second, Franker. I tried to rush this. I tried to rush this to get everything going real quick, and I fucked it all up. And I feel like a total schlamendel. I don't know if that's something, but it's something I would highly be. A schlamendel. But look, man, my front yard got cleaned up. Don't that shit look nice? Look at that front yard, bro. Look at all that front yard. I still got a bunch of shit in the back, but check how big my backyard is, bro. Look at all that. And obviously that goes all the way around the house. I got a shitty brick house, but whatever. It works. I gotta find this thing before I lose my mind and decide to just punch my face until I fall down. Really don't want to get up again, like ever. Just a constant face punch to keep me out of life is really all I'm looking for. Hey, aren't you that guy that wanted to be punched in the face? Yes. I'm sure I'd have plenty of fucking friends if I had that going on. You're the guy who gets punched in the face for friends. Let's kick him in the dick. No, that's not part of it. Oh, what'd they do to you? Dad, they kicked me in the dick. Ah, fucking kids, man. Fucking kids kicking you in the dick. That's bullshit, man. They just don't respect their elders, man. They know they're faster than us now. That's fucked up. So, apparently I lost my joint, right? And now I can't find my pipe. This is going great, bro. Said hi. What's up, yo? I hope your day is filled with titties. Titties and balls, whichever you like. Maybe it's both titties and balls, I don't know. But if you don't like balls and you love titties, just stay away from balls and get with them titties, and life's okay and everybody's jibbing it. Where did I put my pipe? Yeah, it's been in my pocket the whole time. Oh my god. You see, people, why I go crazy? Because I just spent a half hour looking for something that was in my motherfucking pocket, yo. That shit's stupid. I'm gonna bring Gatorade and water. I'm gonna leave you there for 1 second. Look. I'm gonna get out to mommy's car to record. If you need anything, just come to the door and wave your arms. Okay? You already ate. You sit down. Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys. Let's sit tight. Where did I put my motherfucking phone? Where did I put that stuff? There's the motherfucking phone I was looking for now. Bam, bam, bam. I said, let's go, yo, let's smoke some bowls. Let's smoke some keef and a joint. Yeah, a joint. Yeah, a joint. 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 Maybe just some of that keef because that shit's really strong. Dude, guys, I've been getting this keef, bro. Bro, this keef is like magic fucking nugget. So first of all, I'll show you what it is first. This is called the magic keef. All right. There it is. And that shit's like nasty. That shit burns like hell. So, here's the things I want to do today on this general show of mine. I've seen all these other areas, and they're having like their Cowboys guys and their Denver guys and fuck Jets guys. Like I didn't even know people followed the Jets. That's really surprising to me. So they don't have no Eagles, right? So like I'm thinking now I gotta kind of be the Eagles guy and the Philly guy because nobody else really does it to my satisfactory. And if they do, it's like just I don't like it. I don't like it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna protest the first game of the NFL. Ready? What I'm gonna protest the NFL for first game? Not smoking weed on the sideline, Nate. We need these players to be chill, ill, and ready to go. I, honest to God, don't mind if hurt players take steroids. I really don't. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. They're semi-professional people. They need their body to make their money. And if you can take fucking human growth uh, hormones, dude, you can fucking get bigger, quicker, faster, and even make an injury stronger, bro. So I just want to know, is anybody coming in here? What? What? This is terrible. Now I got a green screen. Yeah, I know. She's pretending she's sick. Go. What does it matter, Brianna? Honey, I just said I'm doing a live show real quick, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I was going to go out there and say some shit, but I feel like I need a few people in here to be able to say, hey, I heard them say it. But yeah, I'm going to tell you quite a few things right now. Not only are the NFC East Eagles going to win the Super Bowl again, Kansas City is not going to make the playoffs. Boom. Now, a lot of people say that's impossible. They've already won their Super Bowl. You lose one, you already lost one. You should be able to get over it. You already played some afterwards. You should be able to get over it. But he won't. This one hurt. This one hurt. So I think that he's going to take a step back. And not only that, the team itself has had stars on it for 10 years. At some point, Travis Kelce's got to go. And is there anybody there to replace him? No. And there, you got sloppy wideouts, and you lost one of your best linemen, and you bring in a couple guys, and you're like, oh, it's better than before. It's not really there, Kansas City. So I think the Eagles will be something like 13-4. All right. I think that the second best team, it will be the Giants, but it's not going to be 9-8, something like that. Washington will probably be 8-9, and Dallas will be like 7-9 or something, or 7-10. Uh, I feel like the bottom will be close. The NFC East is still the best division in football as far as I'm concerned. So for Dallas to go to the AFC North and beat them teams, it would not surprise me. But the Eagles have the hardest schedule, so I will count 3 to maybe 4 losses in the season for the Eagles this year. I think that'll get us a first, at worst, a second, and just like last time, the first place team, Detroit, they lost, bro. So we got a fucking home game, man. That shit was tight. And then, of course, we took the fucking Washington Redskins, or the Commodores. Yeah, no, the commies. That's what they call them, the commies. So we took care of them commies. This is a 55-22, I think the score was for those commies. But when you lose a NFC Championship game, 55-22 or whatever it was, um, you gotta say something like, "We were the second best team, and this team beat us by more than 30." It might take more than one or two players on our team to be able to match this Eagles team. Because the Eagles legit have stars up and down, except for the tight ends. Like Goddard's good, don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he's not going to be here in 2 years. You know what I mean? He's an excellent player, and he's got definitely at least 1 or 2 more years out of him. But we still haven't gone out and drafted that nasty next tight end. I'll tell you what, the first pick the Eagles got this year, bro, that inside linebacker, wow, that dude looks fucking monster. Now, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure he's an inside guy. So I saw they were playing a lot of nickel, and now I wonder if that's going to affect it, because if you want the extra lineman down there, or the extra first round pick linebacker there, or if you want your new second stud cornerback from last year, Mr. Pick Six on his birthday. But the Eagles got problems with that because they got so many good players, man. They got so many good players, bro. The Eagles are stacked. Like, if two people got hurt on the offensive line, and if somebody other than named Jalen Carter gets hurt on our line, we're still going to be a bomb. We're still going to be a beast, bro. I'm telling you. That fucking Howie Roseman, he's a goddamn beautiful son of a bitch. If they never showed me pictures of Howie Roseman, I would think of him as like a Rain Man. Like, are you sure you want to go definitely to the Eagles? The Eagles are going to have the most first round picks over the next 5 years. Yes, definitely the Eagles. Okay, Howie, what's up? And he's been fucking meat socking everybody, bro. Meat socking. It is always a sunny day in Philadelphia. How'd you know that? You must be a Philadelphian. I'm actually from South Jersey. I am literally 15 minutes from the bridge. But over here, we say in our part in Jersey that we would gladly be East Pennsylvania, and North Jersey could be South fucking New York, because I just don't agree with the north of New Jersey. They're what's the word I'm looking for? Fast thieves, and they like to steal. So, I like that slow ride concession where we know everybody's helping everybody, and not like three-quartering of the materials and keeping the last quarter and selling that to another job for a few $100 million. It's like, anyway, people save a nickel anywhere and stab you right in the kidney. Did I not make it clear on my headline that I wanted to talk about some Eagles? I thought there would be quite a few Eagle fans out here ready to talk to me about this shit. I've been hearing all types of mad shit over the NFL. Dude is putting out fucking reports telling Dallas is going to go fucking 15-2 or some shit. Get your fucking thumb out of your ass, bro. 15-2. Well, I can't. Dak has only played one playoff, and he didn't get like a bye week or anything like that. He's never done nothing. Dak Prescott is the only reason why the Eagles will continue to win the NFC East. He is the best sign for Dallas because he's hurt or he fucking doesn't know what he's doing and he fucks the game up. So I love him. I would love watching Dak. He fucks up with everybody. He doesn't know asshole from elbow, Dak. But I'll tell you what, the Eagles are looking super tight. I mean, they're looking super tight. And I don't care what anybody says. Right now, Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in football. And you guys can say what you want, but dude's dropping dimes. Saquon's running all over the field. And you got fucking my two boys out there fucking I'm gonna kill myself later, but I can't think of my two wideouts. But my one boy, he caught that fucking bomb in the third quarter. That was game over. That shit was game over. And I was like, oh shit. 40 to fucking 6 with like 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, dude. What a beating. Even when I was a kid, I never saw a fucking beating like that. Like, I can remember, like, Denver putting up 40, or, San Francisco putting up 49 against Denver, but Denver would score 24 points at least. But my favorite thing was all those years, the NFCs kept winning all those Super Bowls. And motherfucker, we were the worst. We were the first team to lose that started the NFC. 16, 17 year win in a row. Thanks, Ron Jaworski. John Jaworski. Jaws. Fucking guy. Nah, he's great. But I'm telling you now, Saquon Barkley, he's going to step up his game next year. He's going to be rushing for fucking 2,500 yards in the regular season. Jalen Hurts is going to throw for at least 2,500 yards. And if you have that much rushing, you're talking about an offense that's going to have 5,000 yards easy in the first 10 games. Like 10 games they could have that shit. That is fucking silly to think about, bro. But that's how good they are. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are fucking money. Those dudes are money. And they're the two best wideouts in all football. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody can cover A.J. Brown. Nobody. He'll break your fucking arms to catch a football, dude. That's why I love him. There's certain players out there that you need. And he's definitely one of them. He has to be out there for our Eagles. He gives our offense all types of craziness. And then we got crazy offense anyway, man. We got that fucking left guard, my Ty or whatever his name is, dude. That motherfucker's a bad motherfucker, man. He whoops ass. My Ty. But yeah, man, fucking this football year is gonna be good. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of very good football teams out there. I expect that the Washington kid will take a step back only because second-year kids usually have a step back. When you get a whole year to watch a kid and you can study him on tape, you can come up with a defense to kind of slow him down. That's why a lot of the times it's called the sophomore jinx for the quarterbacks, where they think the first year is going to be the worst year, but it's actually one of the better years. And then next year they think, oh, well, he had a good year the first year, but in reality now people see what he can do, and they're all over the field trying to stop what he does his best. And, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But yeah, dude, this fucking football season, bro, it's going to go awesome, man. Fucking Dallas Eagles. First game, bro. How about that shit? That it's all because of health. That's why we're having this game, because it's like Dallas is like, we can't play them. We don't got nobody healthy, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, Dallas has a pretty good record against the Eagles, apparently. So, we'll make sure he's at his healthiest, his team's at his healthiest. And we'll head down to Dallas. And we'll fucking spank the Dallas Cowboys. Something like, I don't know, 38-4 or 6 or some shit like that. Yeah, some shit. 34-6. Yeah, that's what I call. Because Dallas sucks. Dallas sucks. It doesn't matter who they get. It doesn't matter how many all-stars you have on the team there. It's polluted from the top. And when an old white man is sending shit down that's not saying right shit to black players underneath of him, and it don't sound right to them, maybe they know what he's talking about, but it's like shit ain't been said like that since 1863, kinda. You know what I mean? So that's usually why some teams have problems, you know? But, yeah, the Eagles ain't got no motherfucking problems, bro. We're looking tight. Could you believe, guys, come on, I know there's only one of you in here, but could you believe the Eagles won the fucking Super Bowl last year? Was that shit tight or no? Please give me an amen for the Eagles win. And you would make my day. All I wanted to do was come on here and start this stupid little talk show, so that way maybe other talk shows will be like, well, who's this freak? Let's put him on our freak channel with us freaks. I'll be like, freaks, I'm with my own cane. Freaks. It'll be a good time. So does anybody have any bold predictions about the NFL next year? Huh? Anybody out there think there's a sleeper team that they can see right now winning all the way to the Super Bowl? Somebody was saying that they think that it could be the Patriots or the Denver Broncos. Like, out of nowhere, this dude Drake May is just going to take over the NFL and fucking start throwing touchdowns like old Tommy. I don't know about that. Well, I hope that they have competitive quarterbacks this year, man. Past few years, it's been real bad because a lot of these teams, 9, 10 teams in a league don't have a legit quarterback. That's shitty. Like, think about Bill Belichick, dude. That dude's going to be famous for his whole life because he made the last draft named Tom Brady, and he was the best football player to ever live. And every year Belichick was on Brady's team, they won and 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 they won. And they go, oh man, you're the best coach in football. And I go, well, he coached before and after Tom Brady, and he didn't do dick. He was well below 500 when he was at the Browns before he came to New England. Like, he isn't a coach. He's a cheating fuck. That's all Bill Belichick is. Just a cheating fuck, man. If he wasn't such a scumbag, I'd almost feel sorry for him. But he's a fucking human, vile, garbage trash. Boom. So yeah, it's upsetting to me. I don't think that Dallas is going to get picked up much next year. Now, I could be wrong about the Giants. The Giants actually have a little team now. If they get an injury or two, that team's going to fall away. But if somehow they could possibly stay healthy all year, which I have seen crazier things happen, but if they can stay, they're actually going to be a threat. And now the other thing I'm hearing is the Cleveland Browns are going to be a much better team. Now I don't know about that because they got two mean ass edge rushers. And I do believe that Baltimore is losing the left guard. So that could be something that comes up in that game with Baltimore. And the rest of the division's just so weak. I still think that the Ravens are the best of the AFC North. Pittsburgh does not impress me. Uh, Kansas City's pretty good, but who are they going to sign? Who are they going to sign? It can happen. You never know. So, I take a look at the NFC South, right? And obviously, that's Baker Mayfield's to lose. I like what Jacksonville did with this wide out debate. So, alright.